Hello and welcome to APM versus Epic Off-Road Truck Match with your host, the Agriculture Guy, and Jason.
Hello wonderful people, it's me Jason.
Okay Jason, take it from here.
We will be doing the showcase on one of each vehicle in both games. They are good games, but they have their differences. From time to time new updates like newer trucks or tractors are pretty cool for the game and adding more life to it.
That's right, and it's amazing work from these developers. But anyways, let's move on with the showcase of these two unique games. Moving on with APM, one of my favorite games that I like. And we will be talking about the heavy duty Mack. It's a pretty detailed truck. It can be also a heavy duty record truck for whatever your working needs. But anyways, let's move on. Starting off with the back road tires here. I love the rims and I love the design of it. You can't go wrong without those. Those were classic things back then in the day. But they certainly are some big tires. Moving on with the air brakes and airbags. Pretty neat. And over here we had the fuel tank and air tank. And a little toolbox. But yeah, you gotta step on it too. And the big nose right here. Moving on with the grill. Mack right there. But it says man instead. But you can't climb on the hood unfortunately. But hey, it's still a pretty cool truck and I love Maxxis. But Jason, take it away from here.
Okay, Mr. Agriculture Guy, as you can see, there is a platform to stand on for hooking up the hoses for the trailer and the fourth wheel hitch. It's really unique.
Thank you. Anyways, moving on with the cab. Okay, when you're inside the cab, you got some comfortable looking seats with a few little details here and there. Things like hand crank windows. On there you got some pedals and a door latch. But yeah, it is really roomy. Just one problem, one of the speed odometers is missing. That's my only problem. I give some credit to the cab in the truck. It's really nice. Steering wheel too, and gear shifter. All types of miscellaneous buttons and stuff. No, etc. Oh yeah, the 4 is pretty wonderful. I like it. Gives a little soft feel to it. But anyways, the bull bumper is peak. That giant air filter right there too. Also the lollipop turn signals, they're wonderful. Exhaust is kind of mid. Anyways, moving on with the next truck. Okay, welcome to Epic Off-Road. And I don't know what the heck this truck is. No, it's a heavy rig, and I know it's from the 70s. It's got a gigantic fuel tank and some beefy wheels. I mean, holy cow, what is this truck? But I did customize this truck so that white and red didn't come with it. And the oversized load, and I lifted it a bit. But it's still a pretty heavy duty truck. And you got your little toolbox, same thing as the Mack. This truck needs some loving too. And it also has tail lights. It's pretty cool. Same old over on this side. The fourth wheel hitch, pretty humongous. Also like the big headache rack in the back. You got air filter and exhaust. The exhaust looks kind of funny. Kind of the ones you see on a 5-ton Duke and a half. But as you can see, you cannot stand on the back. Also got a little couple right there. But I have to give this one a no because you can't stand on the back. Most importantly, the tires. But anyways, let's hop in the cab. The inside of the cab is pretty cool. It's very standard. Got your passenger seat right there. For your 4, it's all metal. Steering wheel too. A little knuckle brace right there for you to be lazy, not steer the steering wheel. Back cab windows. I mean, holy cow, it's got the full 9 yards. Yeah, another big air filter. Little spin around to take a look at the truck. And there we go. That's to do it. And you don't hop out of the truck normally, but that's okay. Okay, one more look around before we do anything else. Alright, moving on. Okay, we're back in our favorite game. We're gonna drive the Mack. We're gonna drive a little bit and I'll tell you some more about this truck in general. I mean, this truck drives pretty great. Road is great too. I like the ones in Epic Off-Road, but it's a whole different story. Oh yeah, you got a horn and you got some lights. There we go. Fortunately, no turn signals. Oh yeah, and Epic Off-Road has a horn too. However, it's still a pretty cool truck. Parking works right. Of course, as you can see, but anyways, let's move on. When you go in the interior, it feels so amazing and so lifelike. It feels real, traveling down these roads through the countryside, kind of like what I do. But acceleration is pretty quick, sounds are amazing. You should absolutely drive this truck, it's pretty great. Go check out the game too. Some of you guys don't know what the game is called. It's called American Plants Mudding, or APM for short. Moving on. Alright, we're in this big madman pajama. Okay, we're gonna take a look around it again, of course. The oversized low lights work. It's pretty great. You can turn them on and off, of course, but I only use that for heavy haul. Anyways, let's move on. So you got lights. Okay, next, the turn signals. I'm gonna let Jason take it from here.
As you can see, the left and right turn signals do work, which is fairly decent work for this game. It's kind of unfortunately not in APM yet for mobile.
But it's fine, it's still a cool game. You can even turn on the hazards if you push both buttons. Anyways, moving on with the driving. Alright, let's back up this puppy. Also, the suspension is pretty great, just like APM. I think I'm gonna have to call these two games sister games, honestly. But it's up to you guys whether you like it or not for these trucks, in my opinion. The sounds are great too for this game. Cool part, you can have money and fuel, as you can see on my screen. At the same time, you have to fill up your gosh darn truck. Which means if it runs out of fuel, you're basically screwed. But you have a fuel canister. But hey, it gives life to this game as well. Kinda reminds me of SnowRunner. Best of all, some good old farming simulator. And we'll be making that, the differences on tractors, pretty soon, if you want to see more. I mean, look at that clean suspension. Wow. No, I'm not joking. Yeah, if you're also wondering where we are, we're in the town of Long Creek. And I guess you could say APM has a town, I don't know. We'll go over mapping pretty soon. Anyways, it's been fun doing this. Hope you guys enjoy it, and please no hatred. Just saying, still pretty cool games, okay? Anyways, moving on. Drum roll, please. And the winner is APM Mac. Go ahead and explain it, Jason.
Reasons why the Mac is great. First off, it is a highly detailed truck, so it does take the cake for winner, but also epic off-road truck. It has a cool engine, but the Mac is also the agriculture's favorite truck, like he said, and you can do lots of things with it, so there's a reason why.
Alright, thanks people for watching. Have a good day, God bless, and see you soon.